guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquelle Lynnette. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, welcome in, you guys. I do a lot of reviews, tutorials, and I'm getting back into vlogging come Q2. So if you are new here, go ahead, subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up if you like the content. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and dive right in because I'm very, very excited about this. What I'm talking about is the Dior Backstage Perfector Concealer, you guys. So I have been using the Dior Face and Body Backstage Foundation ever since it launched. It is a perfect non-comedic, lightweight to medium coverage foundation for basically everybody. For your face, for your body, like you're not gonna break out. It was just a gem. So when I heard that they were launching the concealer, I was like, definitely gotta get it. I was a little bit shocked that it wasn't going to be offered in Sephora, but I was like, whatever. So I went to DiorBeauty.com. I spent over $100, got 2 free gifts, got a gift packaged, wrapped, yeah. What an experience. If I ever need anything from Dior Beauty, I'm definitely going to the website. Such great incentives when you buy directly from Dior Beauty. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to read you guys a few specs from the website. So it says Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. It is a caffeine-infused, full coverage, natural glow finish that is waterproof wear, which is awesome, okay? Now, the good thing is that when you get the concealer, if you are already familiar with the foundation, it's going to be complementary to that shade. So I'm in the shade 5N, so I got the concealer 5N, which is a little bit darker than what I typically would go for, but that's okay because you can always use a brightener to brighten directly underneath if that's what you're looking for. It says each shade of the Flash Perfector Concealer matches seamlessly with the shades and undertones of the Dior Face and Body Backstage Foundation, working with different skin tones to correct, even out, sculpt, and brighten in a single step. Inspired by the expertise of Dior Backstage makeup artists, the Dior Backstage Concealer's unique brush applicator offers precision and flawless blending, embossed with the iconic House of Dior Logomania pattern, a nod to Dior fashion. Crease-proof, again, waterproof, blends seamlessly with the skin for a radiant and natural finish. Enriched with caffeine, it provides an immediate, fresh, revitalizing effect under the eye area. So we're gonna go ahead and test it out. I know my face a little bit dry. It's okay. I have dry, acne-prone skin. If you guys didn't know, my skin tone is a neutral undertone. That's what I always go for. And if you guys need any kind of shade matches for previous foundations or for the complementing foundation for Dior, everything will be linked in the bio. So let's go ahead and moisturize this mug. I'm going to be using the Dior, the Parfums de Dior. It is the Prestige La Creme. And I got this free. So I got this free as an incentive for ordering online. There is a little bit of fragrance, but it's just giving rich auntie, okay? Or rich mamiana like me. So let's go ahead and get her moisturized. Oh, definitely fragrance. If you're not into fragrance, do not get this. However, very lightweight formula that is absorbing beautifully and very quickly. A lot of fragrance. And I don't think I've ever even used it. I've never even used a moisturizer that had fragrance. The only thing I've ever used that had fragrance was a setting powder. So we'll see how this works out. I'm gonna go ahead and use the One Size Ultra Blurring Pore Refining Primer. This contains niacinamide and it mattifies and evens out the skin texture, but also grips makeup for like a flawless application. And this is by Patrick Starrr One Size. I'm gonna go ahead and dust a bit of the Mercier. This is the medium to deep translucence powder. I just do that to blur any imperfections or any smile lines. And I always do this when I wear the Dior Face and Body Foundation because it is a natural finish, you guys. It's not going to dry down to mattifying. It's just a beautiful medium natural finish. And when you use some powder with it, it takes it beautifully. And so I apply a little bit of the Mercier to blur the pores because I do have larger pores and my smile lines, and I just find with that routine the foundation loves the powder and it just stays for hours and hours and hours. If you've been with Quellz Qrew for a while, I raved and raved and raved about the Tati Beauty Blendables. They're not available anymore. This just sets the powder in your face so beautifully. So I've been holding on to this for dear life. As you can see, this foundation is used and abused. I would say this is probably my 4th bottle. Probably my 4th bottle. I will always restock on the Dior Face and Body Foundation. Always, always, always restock. staple. I love it on vacation. I love it all year round. Like, and sometimes I just put it away so I don't use all of it, but like now I'm realizing just get it back up, because this definitely could be my go-to every day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out with a foundation brush, and this is by Tarte. Oh, I'm sorry, before we do the foundation, I always like to prime my lip with a menthol lip gloss or a lip plumper, because it just really primes my lips. I like my lips to be even more full, just like mwah, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and picked up the Dior Lip Addict. This is their Lip Maximizer Serum. It's a Lip Maximizer Serum. It's like a dry glass, okay? Beautiful packaging, and you know, I've never tried like a serum. It has always kind of been a gloss, but like look at that. It's kind of pretty intense, huh? So let's go ahead and prime our lips with this. So I wanted this because I had to spend $100 to get, you know, the gifts in the gift wrap. So it's an intense hyaluronic lip care. So let's see, this feels really weird. It looks like I'm Tyrone Biggums. Oh my God. Okay, so there's that. I thought that this was a plumper, not just a serum. Let's see. Lip, well, it should be. It says Intense Lip Maximizer Serum. Shouldn't this be a lip plumper? It smells good. It's like a very light vanilla smell to it. It feels like a mask. It feels like a mask. Anyways, let's go ahead and apply the foundation. Maybe, oh, you know, I need to clip my hair back. So let's go ahead and apply this. Used and abused, right? Super, super dirty. I love this foundation. A little goes a long way with this beautiful foundation. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in with the beauty sponge just to get the flawless application. All right, now, so we're gonna go ahead and just conceal the Flash Perfector concealer. Not the shade I would go for. It's, you know, this is the everyday color. I like a little bit of brightness under my eye. Never mind that, because I can always go a shade lighter. Let's see how she's blending out and how she's working, okay? So you can definitely see that it has done something. I do think this is particularly dark for concealer. For an under eye concealer, this is it's just too dark for the complementing, you know what I mean? It really gives just the natural, like you just want a regular face of makeup. It's going to be a tad lighter than your foundation, just to give you that every day. As you guys can see, it blended out beautifully, but it's just for my liking. It's not, I would never use this shade, so I would have to go lighter. Outside of that, the coverage is beautiful. It's just a little bit thicker than the foundation, but everything else is like the foundation. I really, really, really love it. It's like perfect complementing. I know that this is going to be waterproof just by the way it's blending out. So what I'm going to do is just place a little bit more underneath my eyes. I don't even feel like this is a neutral undertone. This is looking more like warm reddish to me, to be honest. I'm going to build that up a little bit more, and this applicator is pretty unique. I'm not mad at this applicator. I actually really like it. It's really precise. I really just wish I had a lighter shade. We're just going to, you know, build it up a little bit, and then I'm going to pop a brightener in the middle just to brighten it, because I really can't set my foundation and go around looking like this all day. All right, so you can see we've got a very, very just natural finish. I definitely am gonna have to go up a size for it to fit my liking, but outside of that, you guys, love the consistency of it. Like I said, it really does mimic the foundation, but it's thicker, just a little bit thicker to be a concealer. And yeah, we're gonna set it and see if she stays all day, if she slips, if she separates, all of that. So let's go ahead and pick up some powder and see how she performs with powder. We are going to be using Laura Mercier. This is the Honey Setting Powder, which is a little lighter, but it's like one of the best setting powders on the market. So I just want to say she is taking powder beautifully. I'm not seeing any creasing. I'm not seeing any weird splotchiness like when the powder is absorbing and all that. So far so good. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this very expensive Extreme Control Dior Forever foundation. This is their powder foundation. I put a little bit on my face yesterday. This stuff is super, super, super pigmented and also dehydrating. So I'm just going to pick a little bit of this up because I really want just to have this in my purse because it's just so classy. Like, oh yeah, I'm using Dior face powder. The good stuff, baby. I'm using the good stuff. This is really going to be the perfect touch-up because it is Extreme Control for oiliness. Like, it's so mattifying. I think this is the most mattifying powder foundation I've ever tried. I love the colors. I matched correctly with the color online. I'll have everything linked. But yeah, it's just setting my face beautifully, and I can literally feel, I can feel the powder like absorbing. So yeah, creaseless, very, very, ooh, it's very creaseless. It's giving flawless filter. Love that. All right, so let me go ahead and add some dimension back to the face, get some lashes, all that, and I will be back here to check in before the wear test. All right, guys, so this is my face after everything has been applied. I put a little bit of the Dior Plumping Lip Gloss on and just tied everything together. That lip serum was a hyaluronic lip serum. I don't know why I thought it was a hyaluronic plumping lip serum. It wasn't. So I put the lip plumper on because I love a good lip plumper. We're gonna go ahead and live in this. I have a lot to do today. I have some company coming into town. When I finish freshening up, straightening up, I have like a couple of appointments I need to go to, a little bit of shopping. So we're gonna check in later to see if she holds up. So I will meet y'all here very soon. Hey girl. When I tell you it's hours and hours and hours later, it is hours and hours and hours later. As you can see, a little bit of the gel on my baby hair is like flaked up, and that happens after hours. Can we just talk about the flawless base that we are giving? I did a lot today. I was cleaning, I ran some errands. I was doing a lot today. I lived in this concealer for hours, and there's absolutely no creasing or separation. We are still very flawless, airbrushed underneath our eyes. So really loving that concealer, and loving how it takes the powder and the foundation, and everything just flows together beautifully. I love this concealer. So this is the shade that I got. You guys, like, if you want the concealer that's just going to be a touch lighter than your foundation, then get the complementing color. But for me, I felt as if it was a little bit red. It wasn't a true neutral for me. So I'm gonna have to go up a shade. I don't know if they do exchanges or anything, but I want to get a lighter one and then have that be complementary with that foundation. It is beautiful. You guys can see after hours and hours that it's still upheld what it was supposed to do. So 2 thumbs up for this, you guys. I really do love it. I love that you get the beautiful Dior packaging. You get the 2 free products, really quick shipping, really good formula, and concealer. It stayed all day. You will be seeing me use this more and more. I absolutely love Dior Face and Body Backstage Foundation. If you enjoyed this concealer review, if I helped to influence your decision on whether or not to buy the product, please leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and please subscribe to my channel so you guys can see more up-to-date, fresh, new drops, review, wear test, all that jazz. So yeah, thank you so much for joining and spending some time with me. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and that is good for my soul. Thank you guys so much again. I'll see you here in another tutorial soon. Bye.